Hello, my dear students. Let us begin with the topic plastid. Plastids are the largest cell organelles and found in the plant cell. It is the double membrane structure and the shape is oval, spherical and discoidal in shape. On the basis of the specific function and the pigment, plastid are three types. First is the chloroplast, second is the chromoplast, and third is the leucoplast. Now come to the structure of the chloroplast. Chloroplast. These are most common type of plastid found in the photosynthetic mesophyll cell of leaves and green stem. Now the structure of the chloroplast. They are two membrane structure and made up of lipoprotein, and outer membrane has less protein and more permeable. This is the outer membrane. This is the outer membrane and it is less protein and the more permeable. And this is the inner membrane. This is the more protein and semi-permeable. This is the more protein and the semi-permeable. The two membrane have a space and these space are filled with a liquid material. This is the space of the between two membrane and this space is filled with the liquid material. Inside the inner membrane, there is the dense and granular structure are present. This is the stroma. Stroma, it is the dense granular structure present inside the inner membrane and it is formed of the soluble protein 70S ribosome. This is the 70S ribosome and circular DNA. And the circular DNA. Water and so many enzymes are also present in the stroma. It is a site of the CO2 fixation and protein synthesis because the ribosomes are the present here. So the property of the ribosomes is the protein synthesis. So small amounts of the protein is also produced inside the chloroplast. So in this way, this is also called the autonomous cell organelles. The inner membrane is invaginated and to form a number of oval-shaped closed sac called thylakoid. This is the thylakoid. This is the thylakoids and the granum. And these are the granum. Thylakoids. This is the thylakoids, and thylakoids are the structural and functional elements of the chloroplast. And it is a site of the light reaction. Thylakoids contain green pigments, chlorophyll, and the other pigments like the carotenoid, plastocyanin, etc. are present in the thylakoids. In the eukaryotic plant cell, a number of the thylakoids are superimposed like piles of the coins and to form a granum. And this is the site of the light reaction. So this is about the structure of the chloroplast. Then another kinds of the plastid is chromoplast. They contain yellow, orange, red and the colored pigments and are found in those parts which are exposed in the light like leaves, fruit and the flower. These parts exposed in the light. The third kinds of plastid is the leucoplast. These are the colorless plastids without any pigments and they have no grana, and these are found in those parts which are not exposed in the light. Example is the root and the seed, and they are involved in the storage of the food. Now come to the topic function of the plastid. Chloroplast. Chloroplasts trap the solar energy with the help of chlorophyll for manufacturing of food during the photosynthesis. Therefore, they are called the kitchen of the cell. So, this is the function of the chloroplast. Now, chromoplast give the characteristic color because they have the colorful pigments. So, they give the characteristic color to the flower and the fruits and help in the attracting the insect for the pollination. Then come to the leucoplast. Leucoplast help in the storage of the food. So this is about the function of the plastid. That's all with the today's lecture. Thank you and take care.